quality and support at Colorado League of Charter Schools, and thank you so much for being here. We've had a wonderful turnout, and so we love that you're all here, but we do want to apologize that I guess we didn't have quite enough breakfast, and some people kind of missed out, so we apologize for that. We will learn. Make a note that next year we better have more breakfast available on Friday morning, so I apologize if you didn't get breakfast. So again, welcome to our 2015 Colorado Charter School Conference, and I hope that you are enjoying all the sessions and working with everybody, mingling and networking and meeting other charter school leaders and teachers, and I hope you find today equally as rewarding. We're going to begin with a student speaker, and his name is Will Denton. He's a junior at Liberty Common High School up in Fort Collins. So I'm going to start with Will. Thank you for your attention.
About this time in the dead of winter, I start thinking about summer. I don't know about you guys. When I think about summer, I think about the great outdoors. I love the great outdoors. It embodies the journey of life which each of us is a part of. Last summer, I had the privilege to embark on a wilderness journey with a group of high schoolers in the Zirkle Wilderness here in Colorado. One morning, our guides woke us up at 4 a.m. to get a good start because it was summit day. Today, we'll be climbing Mount Zirkle, which towered above our camp. Before I continue, I have a couple of disclaimers. I've never been fond of heights, and Mount Zirkle is both high and jagged. But I was game for the adventure because the rest of my group was into it. We ascended the boulder chute on the side of the mountain filled with lots of loose rocks. It also had a really drastic angle to climb. As I climbed the top yelling "rock" whenever rocks cascaded down the mountain, I contemplated my life, believe it or not. I thought about how exciting it would be to make it to the top of Mount Zirkle and run around on a flat meadow of safety and security. Yet, to my chagrin, the peak was neither safe nor secure. It was about 8 feet wide at the top and had a sheer cliff on the other side. I imagined the cliff was hundreds of feet tall, but it's always hard to tell distances when your head is wedged uncomfortably between two knees, and your eyes are closed with utter fear. As I was experiencing this moment, I continued contemplating my life. Well, here I am. This isn't very flat. It certainly doesn't feel secure. I looked into the distance and saw a flat expanse on a hillside. This is where I came to realize that all of life is a journey. A short jaunt up a hill didn't carry me to my destination I was hoping for, but it did open my eyes to what a true destination was. I believe life is full of peaks like this, all of them pointing to your goal. The journey of life is defined by these peaks. This is why I love charter schools. The charter school model is focused towards realizing potential in students and charting new summits for every student's future. I remember when I came to Liberty Common High School, one of my teachers saw potential in me. Instead of accepting my writing as it was, he inspired me to pursue excellence. Instead of slapping a grade on my papers without much critique, he took time to give me detailed comments and showed me how to improve. He did not want me to accept mediocrity. He genuinely desired to increase my potential as a student. After being in the charter school for the past 5 years, I can say from experience that the culture of our entire school is about increasing the potential of its students. I've been involved in many different educational systems throughout my life. Since kindergarten, I have attended 7 different schools. I've been in public schools, private schools, home schools, charter schools, religious schools, and even schools in the country of New Zealand. With such a variety of experiences, I've come to realize the value of a charter school education. Although each school I attended is valuable in one way or another, charter schools stick out as having the most lasting impact on my life. One of the biggest reasons I think charter schools have such an incredible impact on students is that they combine parent involvement with excellent educators. Parents have an obvious reason to want to see their kids' full potential realized. Charter schools bring together parents who want the very best for their kids with professional teachers and administration who want to increase the potential of every student. I think this creates a rock-solid education system that stands out compared to other models. One key theme that affects the culture of a charter school is the idea of potential. Even though all students have potential, that doesn't mean that all potential is realized in every student. This is where the charter school shines. Charter schools put enormous value on realizing the full potential of every student by combining parent values and involvement with teachers' knowledge and skill to educate. To use a metaphor, every student is like a lump of clay. Each lump has potential to become a noble vessel, a vessel worthy of something great. Just like a potter shapes his clay to form a bowl or a cup, you teachers help increase the potential of your students by transferring your knowledge into each student. You shape them into a person who will contribute to society. It would be so much easier for the potter to leave the clay as a lump, but the potter, like each of you, sees the potential and cares enough to shape it. Yes, it takes prodding, shaping, and encouraging, but I think I speak for all of your students when I say a sincere thank you for the many ways you go the extra mile to increase our potential as students. Thank you for providing a model of excellent education in our state and nation. Climb on.
Thank you so much, Will. That was wonderful. Such a pleasure to have you here. And that's why we all do what we do, is to work with folks like Will and students like us. So thank you so much. All right, we're going